at Gopher Dunes. This is round number 1 of the Triple Crown Series. Once again, Ryan Gauld and Kyle Thompson. And, buddy, look at the beautiful scenery that we have here. A track built by the boys at Jetworks and the boys at Gopher Dunes. And very similar to last year, but like you said, we pulled it out of the woods, and we now have a stage set that is as big as a football stadium where a regular American Supercross would take place.
Super jumpy out there, Gauldy. There's one whoop pad, smaller whoop pad, but lots of jumps for these guys to do rhythms, triples, quads, whatever it be. And it's entertaining for sure. Watching practice, these guys are looking like they're having fun. But, yeah, we caught up with some of them. Some don't love the Supercross. Some love it, like my brother Cole.
Yeah.
Really enjoys this stuff. Happy to be here.
Good people, brought to you by Armor Sport. Be sure to support the sport and get yourself some Armor Sport. Of course, the great people at Parts Canada. Whatever they have, it is exactly what you need to get yourself into the Triple Crown Series or anything to do motorsports. And, of course, our friends at Roto Distributing. And, of course, we've got 4 rotodistributing.com whole shots this evening because we got 2 250 main events and 2 450 main events. Almost like an MX scenario is where we compare the two motos. But it's so important about getting that first main, getting that feet wet out there, as you say, Kyle.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a little tacky out here right now. We've got digs out in the water truck as we're getting ready for this hot lap. But, yeah, getting the feet wet and getting used to the competition. We're used to them at the outdoors, but coming to the indoors, here's the Triple Crown points as we sit. And Piccolo, just a narrow margin. There's 5 points between Ryder McNabb sitting in third and Piccolo. But I didn't think any of those top 3 looked the best out there. I feel like there's going to be a dark horse going to take the win.
My dark horse is Julian Bennett. He was amazing. He was our top qualifier today on that Sky Racing GA Checkpoint Yamaha. He looked amazing. Now, normally at these tracks, the whoops are that big separator. We do have a big set of whoops here, but there is only 6 of them. Yep. It's that other obstacle lane going into the whoops, which is the tricky one here. As we take a look at those top 4 riders there from our Triple Crown with Piccolo, the leader, Sinai 4 back, McNabb 5 back, and Ward 37. So Ward an outside shot, but there is still some stuff left on the table.
Yeah, Ward is good at the indoor stuff. He's raced many years the arena cross, different things. He's got the technical side down. Sinai, though, you got to think he raced the arena cross in the States, a little bit of Supercross. He's got some of that international flavor to him, so he might be the guy. But then you got to count out Piccolo. He's got that future West arena cross.
100%, and we thought that he would look good, but he did actually have a crash this week. I was talking to Al Dickey, had a crash at the Vision Belt track there. The Dean boys there had him out. He had a crash on the whoop. So today, Al Dick was saying he's a little timid in the whoop section. So it'll be interesting to see how it was. But he still was able to get a top 4 fastest time with not really going as good as Bannock or Gibbs in the whoop. So we'll see what Piccolo. Of course, he's a great starter. And the good thing about Supercross, if you get that good start, it's very easy to become a bit of a blocker.
Yeah, and there's these guys. There's a lot of guys that can just steal the win. Honestly, I feel like this race is up in the air.
Yeah.
We got to the Nationals. We knew our top 3, 4 guys. But I feel like a St. Cyr, the 25 machine, could be up in there.
Remember how good he was last year?
Yeah, Bannock or Gibbs could be up there. There's a young rookie there, the 212 of Racine, right beside the champ, the MX champ there of Jacob Piccolo, trying to lock down the Triple Crown as well as the SX Tour here. So lots up for grabs.
Yeah, so, and like I said at the beginning of the show, another opportunity for someone to become a brand new champion here. We did it in the MX Series. There is your MX champion on screen right there, the Sky Racing Fox Canada KTM. And I just also learned in the pits that he has signed a 2022 contract with the KTM team.
There you go.
Al Dick actually was the one that shared it. I asked him, like, are you upset about that? He's like, a little bit, but I guess that's sort of what his program is to try to help build into the bigger teams. Although in Canada, every team is, and it's very similar if you don't have a rig. You're all kind of running in a similar fashion.
He got a championship, and he's got to be happy with that. The Sky Racing team did it being an underdog, and it's put himself on the map for sure. He's had some wins in the past. Marshall Welton rode for him and went on to another team as well. So he's had it in the past where he's a feeder program, and then he's probably just pumped to just get that championship and have the number 1 plate hanging in the garage.
Okay, so here we go. We are getting ready to go for 250 main event number 1. You are going to see 4 main events here this evening live on Fox Sports Racing. Of course, the Flow Racing app as well. And Ryan Gauld and Kyle Thompson will bring you all the action here. And setting the stage for this first one, this is the first of 4 straight rounds that we're going to go in Supercross. How important is it to get out of the gate and get that win here, Kyle? Does that really set the tone for that racer that could take this first place?
I think it does, but at the same time, there's going to be a lot of jitters, and there's going to be guys that might not just show their best card first, maybe just get themselves into podium position, feel out the Supercross thing, because like you said, there's 8 motos coming up here, and there's anybody, I feel like there's going to be multiple winners in this class. Last year we seen Marshall Welton almost sweep the whole series. this year, I feel like there's going to be a few guys mixing in that.
And I like to have the fact that Gibbs and Bannock were your 1 and 2 qualifiers and have very little experience as far as Supercross here. But we're getting ready to go here for main event number 1 for our 250 class. There it is. The boys are getting ready in gear. The gate is about to drop. Who's going to grab that RotoDistributing.com hole shot to kick off 2021 Supercross? The gate is down. Warden on a great jump. St. Cyr, Guillaume St. Cyr, Canella. Sinai up the inside. Who's going to grab?
Gibbs.
Oh, Gibbs. Look at that.
Wow.
Sneaky. Team PRMX, the 22 of Tyler Gibbs to the lead.
Look at St. Cyr, though. Not quite enough there to get that inside.
Maybe he does. Does he? No. Gibbs able to triple back by, so Gibbs back to the lead. And, of course, this first lap going to be a little sketchy. They got a little water down here. Obviously, we are outdoors. Very hot today, Kyle.
Yeah, very hot out here, and it's a hard-packed surface. Unlike the Gopher Dunes National Track, and the guy that I'm looking for back in the pack is Julian Bennick. So Julian Bennick's not a good start.
Sorry to interrupt you, Kyle. This is where the distance could get. Look at Gibbs through the whoops. Wow. St. Cyr as well, though, but Ward now getting a good drive as well. So I believe they kind of rolled him a little bit, made them not quite as sketchy out there. But, man, look at this. Oh, Canella already putting the boots to Piccolo.
Yeah, so Canella up into 4th there. That's a good move early, but he's got Ward and St. Cyr, and Gibbs is slowly creeping away here.
Yeah.
He's got, for his stiff competition, I'd say Sinai and Canella are the favorites coming in. Gibbs has got a nice gap over them already as they get to that sand section.
All right, so we got Gibbs, Ward, Canella, St. Cyr, missed St. Cyr in there. St. Cyr in second, and it looks like in that 5th position is Piccolo, and then, behind that is Sinai and Bennick. So a lot of moves are going to be made, have to be made by Bennick, and I think Bennick has actually already made the move by there. Or no, that's Amiot. I'm sorry, Quinn Amiot on the Merge Racing Yamaha off to a pretty good start, Kyle.
Yeah, so these guys coming through that rhythm section. You can see the water's been laid down a little slipperier than earlier today. So these guys just trying to break in some lines, and this is key right here. Getting through these whoops good.
Oh, yeah.
Or just getting a little sideways.
Dancing through the whoop section right there. Piccolo just kind of dangling. Look at this.
Whoa. Wow.
Thought he was going to lose the front wheel there, Kyle. He was going for it.
Yeah, so Piccolo trying to get his bearings here early on in this moto. He got he just pinched off by Canella that first lap. He's trying to come back at him early.
Okay, so Gibbs and St. Cyr really running away 1 and 2 right now. The battle is for 3rd between, of course, the Ward and Canella. How many? Canella off the track. Wow, it gets back on. No harm, no foul right there. The MX-101 FXR Yamaha. No problem. Sky Racing Fox Canada. Right here, Piccolo right on his tail. Where's Piccolo going to try to make a stab here, Kyle? That's the interesting thing about Supercross. Where do you set up those passes? Where can these guys make a move? Yeah,
right now, looking at the leaderboard there, Galdi, it's a 3.7 second lead for Gibbs over St. Cyr. So St. Cyr and Gibbs slowly pulling away from these guys.
Look at this. Julian Bennick back to 10th here. So our fastest qualifier, not off to already back to 11th. So Bennick really struggling out here in main event number 1. He was the fastest by quite a bit there, had about a half a second. So Bennick was looking like he was going to do some damage here this evening, but not starting off the way he needed. There he is in the background, just skimming the whoop. So he'll definitely make his way forward, but how far will be the question right now. Look at this. Outdoor Supercross, obviously got to put a little bit of water down. As we said, it's very hot here today. The Canella, look at the roost on the plate there, Kyle.
Oh, yeah. He's filthy like he's rode a Gopher Dunes moto. And the one sand section wouldn't be Gopher Dunes if we didn't have a sand section here at the track. That one corner just making a lot of roost for these guys, probably using up some tear-offs. But they make their way through another lap, and it's 10 minutes plus 1 lap, Galdi. So these guys are going to put in some laps here. Yeah, they're going to be putting in laps. It's going to be a good 11-ish, maybe even 12 lap main event here, at about a 50-second lap time in practice. Maybe a little bit slower right now with that little bit of water, but it's only going to get better as they get that traction built in right now. So there it is, the Canella and Ward show. Once again, these guys see each other. I swear, like it's every race we talk about them. It's the Canella and Ward going out. There's the mechanic boys. I like what I'm seeing out of Amiot here. We discussed a little bit. We had him put in B practice. He was a little bummed out about it. But then he's like, you know what? I can actually now watch the A guys and maybe take a little bit from it, and it looks like it's working. Yeah, it's working great right now, and these guys are – look at that. Nice little line there. See that wheel tap there, Ward. He pulls away from Canella on this side of the track. Then once we get around to that rhythm in the whoop section, Canella will pull back on him. So Ward's sitting in that 3rd spot right now in this first main. He's looking strong, but he's got to make a move on St. Cyr and kind of create a buffer there. Oh, it's McNabb. Oh, Ryder McNabb down. The young hotshot kid, only 15 years old. Definitely was struggling in practice. There was a lot of discussion under the team tent how he could recoup. The whoops really scared him. I'm not too sure where he was on the track right there, but Ryder McNabb down and looks like to be out of this first main event here for the Supercross Series. Again, as we're looking at Tanner Ward, he's definitely closing that gap on St. Cyr. And Guillaume last year, he was fast, but it was a problem with the fitness side of thing. And maybe is that what we're seeing right here, Kyle? Yeah, it's, you know what I mean? I think he put in some work here this season. He's looking a lot better. Oh, a little mistake there at St. Cyr coming out of that sand. It's really sucking the front end in. But look at that. Gibbs has pulled a good distance. He's got 4.6 seconds. He got that whole shot, and he's pulled away here.
All right, Julian Bennett now has got himself up to that 8 spot, so our fastest qualifier starting to make some moves up there, but definitely way behind the back of this. And like you said, Gibbs, though, doing some damage. The Team PRMX fill-in ride for Casey Keys getting hurt. And then look at this. This is 2, 3, 4 going out here, Kyle.
Yeah, look at this. Canella going to try to make the move.
Here it is.
Oh,
beautiful
nice
setup
pass
there by the MX-101 FXR Yamaha. Canella makes that pass. Whoa, seat bounces, comes up a little bit short.
Oh,
look at this, though.
No.
Doesn't go for it, Kyle. That could have been ugly.
Oh, that could have been bad there for both of them. They were coming in a little hot. But now Canella into that 3rd spot. He's got to shake and bake here, try to catch up to Guillaume St. Cyr.
Yeah, it's funny how St. Cyr can just jump in and find that intensity you need already. Didn't race all summer long. Does love the indoor stuff. We heard about it last year. We're seeing it again now. But you got to give credit where credit is due when you see a racer being able to just jump in and out of the blue a ride like this.
Yeah, much like BC, we got the Future West Arena Cross, and there's halfway there, so we're only 5 minutes into this. The Future West out in BC, but in Quebec they have a little mini Arena Cross series as well. So that's where St. Cyr or Tommy Dallaire, they get to cut their teeth and get good at this indoor stuff. Yeah,
this I think a little bit more difficult here. Oh, there's a shot of Ryder McNabb. Looks like he's okay. Talking to his mechanic there, Braden, right now. Looks like he's going to be okay, but definitely a little deflated there. Kyle definitely hit the ground. Looks like he hit the ground a little hard.
Yeah, so now it looks like Gibbs is losing a bit of his lead. I still got 3.8 seconds over St. Cyr. So these guys running similar lap times at that, the 52-51.
And you got to think, for a guy like Tyler Gibbs, yeah, he got some good starts, but he hasn't really led some races in a long time. You get going out here, and all of a sudden, maybe you just started looking back. You get the heartbeat, or the heart rate starts getting up there. You start thinking about your lines and not choosing. And like you said, he just lost about 2 seconds. So we'll keep an eye on that gap right now. And you know, Canella's only going to get better. And Ward now, he's looking like he's losing a little bit of time. Piccolo pushing him. Look, Quinn Amiot's right on the back end of this deal.
The biggest thing I see here, Galdi, we've seen it all summer long, is Canella gets better when that halfway comes in. He starts clicking off better laps. He gets his fastest ones near the end. So watch for Canella to pick it up. We're catching up to our leader here, Gibbs, who we haven't seen much of.
Team PRMX Active Co. Gear backing up Tyler Gibbs right now. Julian picking this hot shot out of BC to fill in for a hurt Casey Keese. Whoa, Casey a little bit there. I thought that was a step on, step off there. So Gibbs right now, a little bit of bobble. St. Cyr is right there, Kyle.
Yeah.
And this is when you get as a racer, like we talked about with Piccolo. We always saw him looking back. I haven't seen Gibbs looking back, but you can see those 180 turns. You know that rider's there.
You can see that orange fender creeping in your peripheral. And look at this. St. Cyr is charging hard. He's getting aggressive with the track. And Canella has not caught up to him in one bit here. So he's pulling Canella along. He's about a second behind. But now that gap is to 1.6.
Wow. Okay, we got a battle here, ladies and gentlemen. Main event number 1, the 250 class here at Gopher Dunes. Triple Crown Supercross Series. As you said, Kyle, it could be a crapshoot. We are not going to know who is going to be the dominant factor in this class. And once again, we are guaranteed to have a brand new champion here. Look, St. Cyr looking back there on the 25, and you can see the 46 is coming.
Yeah, the 46 is coming. This is closed up huge this lap here. We're going to see what they got coming in the sand section. It could be make or break. I feel like the sand and the whoops are key factors to get through them clean.
So is this where Canella, does he want to send it?
Oh, Canella gets that double out there, so that's another tool of the chest.
Did he lose a bike on that one? Not too sure, but still a great job by Marco Canella keeping it together. That section right there has been tough on the guys all day long, and I think it's starting to tack up a little bit right now, and you can see Canella being a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, so right now, St. Cyr and Gibbs, probably not much time leading in this type of race here. Canella a little bit more experience, so let's see if the experience comes. Look at the lag off Gibbs, not able to make the triple.
Oh, look at that big mistake. Look at this. St. Cyr's all over this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 in the same frame here, Kyle. This is going to be an amazing end to Moto number 1.
Yeah, look at this. St. Cyr's hungry now, and then Canella's just right.
Oh, big mistake by St. Cyr. Oh, I thought he was going to lose it. He makes a huge save. Washes the front end and dives down, Kyle. St. Cyr is battling.
Yeah, that section coming in there, Galdi. Look at now. Canella has to follow, trying to cut up the inside. Stay out of that roost. Not able to get that double. Here it is.
All right, inside pass. No, Canella going to try to go to the outside. Where can Canella make a move? We saw him make a move at the end of that rhythm section coming up after this section here. We got to figure, we still got at least 2 or 3 laps to go here, Kyle. Maybe this is it right here.
Right here.
No, he's not going to go. He's going to dive right in. He's going to try to do it at the end of this straighter here, Kyle, like the same pass he did on Tanner Ward. Here he is. He's looking at this. He's kind of setting it up. Maybe too far back. No, he's got it. Look at this. Pushing wide.
Oh.
The battle is on right now. St. Cyr a little bit stronger through the whoops. Look at this. Whoa, somebody's bike is smoking. Canella not able to do the double.
Yeah, that's big. Now look at St. Cyr right up the backside of Gibbs. Canella lost major time there.
Yeah.
Galdi.
Gibbs, St. Cyr. Look, he didn't really lose as much as you would have thought. Look at this battle going on right now. and our in-house announcer, Zeb Dennis. There's a battle going on. It looks like Piccolo has made a move past Ward in the background as well. So Piccolo got by Tanner Ward, but the battle up front is hot here, and we are getting ready to get into that last lap. It's got to be coming to an end here, Kyle. Oh, man, the intensity is already high, and we're just in main event number 1.
Yeah, look at this. Now, Gibbs, I don't see no white flag in hand, so we got a few more laps to go here.
This just plays in Canella's favor right here.
Oh, yeah. The more laps, the better Canella is. But you got to look at back there. The number 30, Piccolo, coming into the picture here, Galdi. So he's picking up on some of these mistakes that these guys are making.
All right, here comes Gibbs one more time. Getting in. Look at that. Maybe getting a little bit of ruts coming into that. Look at that. And Canella's bike's smoking just a little bit, Kyle, on that left-hand side. I wonder what that could be. Maybe something coming out of the chain or something. Not too sure what's going on there. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Obviously, this main event is coming to a close here, but Canella right now trying to make a move, but Gibbs in control. Team PRMX, Active Coke Gear backing up this cat right here.
See if he gets it out. Nope, Canella not getting that double out here. Opting to single out of that section. He's pushing up again here. He loves that bowl corner right before the whoops. I think he's just got to be a little bit more aggressive to make the pass.
There we go. White flag. Last lap here, Kyle. Last lap. Let's see what's going on with Canella. Does he go inside here? Look at that. He's able to double in. Oh, scrub beside each other. He's got the pass. He's got the inside line here. Is St. Cyr. Look at that. St. Cyr gives it to him.
Yep, so Canella up.
Canella makes the pass. Can game himself. Oh, no. Huge mistake by Gibbs again. Canella able to get the triple. This is it. Look at this. And Piccolo is right there. Look at this. Oh, did Canella try too quick? Can St. Cyr get him back here, Kyle? This is a crazy finish. Look at this. St. Cyr up the inside. No. Closes the door. Wow.
Wow, this is adrenaline punched in at the end of this race here. These guys are dealing with it.
Oh, Canella stands it up a little bit. Looks like Gibbs. He's got one straightaway to go. Team PRMX, number 22, the fill-in rider from BC. Looks like he might take main event number 1. One section to go. On, off, triple into the corner. Here it is, Cal. The 22 is going to grab the victory. Look at that kid, how stoked he is.
That was an unreal race. Piccolo just coming in fourth of the top 4 within a second, Goldie.
Wow.
That was insane.
The 250 class is going to bring heaters. The 250 class is bringing in heaters. We are going to take a break for me and Kyle. Wow, what a way to start the 21 Supercross Series. We'll be right back with our winner of 250 main event number 1.
Welcome back to the Triple Crown Series Supercross edition here. Moto 1, main event 1. Tyler Gibbs, a new winner. Man, I talked to him in the pits earlier, and, man, we're going to catch up with him right now.
Thanks a lot here, Frank. Down here with Tyler Gibbs here, first main event of the year 2021. Tyler, I'll tell you what, those first few laps, you were destroying it. You look great in practice. Just give me what's going through your mind, man. Congratulations on a beautiful ride.
Yeah, thank you. Practice, I just went first, like just did all the big jumps, got the whoops down. And my next one, my dad said go first, like have a clean track so you get a good time. Got a good time in that one. I got kind of pinched off on the start, but I worked up to the inside and came on the lead. My first 5-6 laps were good. And then I kind of started to ride a little slow. I was racing backwards. I need to not do that. I need to race forward because I know I can, if I can just race forward, I can pull away from those guys. But, yeah, those guys are riding good. But it just feels good to get a win. I haven't got one before, so I'm super pumped on this.
Now, congratulations. You deserve it. Team PRMX Active Co. right there backing this kid up. Tyler Gibbs. We'll see him at 250 main event. Number 2 coming up here shortly. We'll send it back to Kyle here in the booth for some more race action coming up.
And there we go. The B final off the line here. And some of the guys that didn't qualify for that A main event out here racing. And going to get back to that here, this race action here. Great to see Tyler Gibbs out there getting that win. Like I said, I seen him in the pits earlier. I'm like, you could win this. And sure as anything, he got a win. Not that I had anything to do with that, but, man, that was very cool. BC rider out there battling Future West Arena Cross for years. He gets it done. Just goes to show kids, ride that Arena Cross, get out there. And we're doing that track map right now here, Galdi. And, man, this track is pretty cool. It's, like you said, it's a football stadium size and lots of good rhythms. These guys are in the air more than they're on the ground sometimes with the wheels. So
I know watching this makes me airsick.
Yeah.
I don't get airsick, no. But, yeah, you see that track map and how it works out there. Darren and I doing that for us today. And it's funny. You watch them do it. They make it look easy. But then I'm walking in it, and I'm like, I'm really glad that I don't do this stuff
That's
anymore.
what I said, too.
I was making a reference. It's kind of funny. So in 1998, I literally got a brand new YZ 125 and a brand new 252 stroke, and just decided to go to Pontiac Supercross.
Yeah.
And when I walked in that dome, you remember you had to go through the airlock back then and stuff. And I walked in, I'm like, what have I signed myself up for here? Bone stock bikes, and you see what these guys can do today. Man, they make it look so simple out there.
Yeah, they do, and the gaps are huge there. So getting that done. There's the ARMA finish line as the B final is out on the track there. These guys getting it done. Looks like Powell leading the way there over Masiangelo. So these guys getting in some reps, and it's probably a good thing, right? We talk about you just need more exposure to it, more time on the track. And that's exactly it.
There's nothing quite like time and experience. That's what exactly in Supercross, and we're going to see coming up in the 450 class. Your brother Cole has got the most experience out of anybody out there, and it showed in practice. He was nearly 2 seconds faster, or just over 2 seconds faster. You watch him compared to the other guys, and of course Dylan Wright and Marshall Welton, they're no slouches.
No.
But experience at this stuff is way more of a gap compared to experience in MX.
Yeah, I think a lot to do with MX is just true grit, and just be able to twist the throttle. Obviously, you need the skills to get to that level. Dylan Wright, we've seen it. Not many people can keep up with Dylan Wright outdoors. But, the skill set's completely different. You need some more tools in the bag.
Yeah, 100%. And it's a lot more relaxing atmosphere out there as well, as we're looking at JD Powell, MX 101 FXR, Rockstar backing up this kid leading our B final right now. As the B final comes to a close, we are going to come to a quick close, take a little break, pay some bills, and we'll be right back with some more race action here from the Triple Crown Supercross Series at Gopher Dunes. Welcome back, everybody, here to round number 1 of the Triple Crown Supercross Series, and that is a great piece on the Thompson, Cole Thompson, our Supercross champion. A little bit of shots of the family in there. We saw Granny Thompson, Mama T. We even saw a picture of you. A lot more facial hair in that one, a lot more manly. And speaking of the facial hair, what's with the stash on your bro out there?
Oh, no.
Hey?
I don't know. He must pick it up from his buddy Dean Wilson there. I see Dino doing that lately. There's the points for the Triple Crown right now. And what a commanding lead for Wright. Obviously, Pettis out, so it's Marshall Welton. Same points as Pettis anyway, so there's tied for second. And then back to Thompson. Medaglia off to do the 6-day race, so good luck with that, Tyler. And then a bunch of injuries there. We got Meston Moffenmeyer injured. We got Parker Eelsel here. Tim Trumblay's injured.
Yeah.
So we're banged up in the 450 class.
Eels looks, he can move up a little bit there. He could definitely get past Moffenmeyer to squeeze himself into a thing. And that top 10 in the Triple Crown Series would give him an opportunity for a career number, correct?
That's, what it is this year, Galdi, is top 10 combined. So 250 and 450.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. In the past, it's been the top 10 450, but
top 3 250.
It's
combined this
to
year.
try to get the younger kids like a McNabb that's going to fit in that top 10 at the end of the year a chance to have a career number, because he's going to be here for a long period of time. We've seen some guys in the past that have got career numbers, but they're just kind of just hitting this race, that race.
I get you. Yep, 100%.
So,
no, I like that. That's a good idea. And of course, they could try to build somewhat of a brand behind themselves as well. Where's the merch?
Oh, I like
that.
Have
merch.
Man,
Does Marshall Welton have merch?
I don't know, but he just hit out of that sand section with a wheelie over the thing. That was
that
nice.
Mad skills? How much had mad skills right there?
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Oh, look at that. Look at this comparison, the number 9 and the number 2. And I believe
That's
we're going to pull
top 3
up
times, aren't they?
a cool graphic talking about Marshall Welton and Dylan Wright. There it is on screen right there. 24, 23 years old for Marshall's older. I didn't even know that. 303 to 342. Moto wins 1. Moto wins 9. Podiums 11. 13 podiums for Dylan Wright. So you got to give it up. Both have great stats. Obviously, Dylan is our champion, so his stat kind of goes away. But 11 podiums for Welton in his rookie season. Yes, maybe the field wasn't as deep as maybe we've seen, but you got to give that respect, and I feel like he's got to be happy about that.
You got to be thrilled with that, and it's crazy because you talk to him and he's not
thrilled. That seems a bit.
Well, I mean, on a rookie season, that's great, but you do talk to him and he's just like, he's a little down on his results. He wants to be better. It's like, man, I thought that was a great year. He got an overall win. It's like, whatever.
These racers are hard to figure out. They always want more. If they're winning, they want to win it 3 times.
Yes.
If they won it 4 times, they want to win it 6 times. It's just that racer mentality. Always want more. And I want to give a little shout out. I'm sure we're going to see him 1, 2, 3, 4 bikes in. That's our premix. That's our premix champion, Weston Rosina, on the number 100 right there, riding for the MX 101 FXR squad, because poor Sean Moffenmeyer and Keelan Meston. Did he dare?
He didn't give us a point.
He was giving us a point. No love, Daryl. No.
But so those guys getting hurt. Our premix champion jumps up in there, and 2-time premix champion. So
it shows you what the premix.
You should have stuck with it, Galdi.
I would have looked just wonderful out here rolling around. Literally rolling around with the belly in motion. But we are getting ready to drop in motion the gate here for our first 450 main event. This is 12 minutes plus 1, correct?
Yes.
12 minutes plus 1. The board to 5. Who's going to grab that ultimate royalstreaming.com whole shot? Here we go. 450 main event number 1. Gate is down. Number 1 getting a good jump. The number 9 blocking him in. The number 1.
Looks like Weston Rosina.
But look at this sharpness of Thompson. Dylan Wright, not enough of a block there. Look at this. Thompson already going the inside. Whoa! Already a little bit of contact. No love lost between the 9 and the 1 out here, Cal.
Yeah, they're starting early. Started off the start, and then the second corner, these two going at it. Looks like Welton in the third, and Weston Rosina. I talked to him before the race. He's right in a good position here as Thompson gets through that first rhythm. Just pulls a little bit of time there on Wright.
And this right here does not speak well for the rest of the pack. And Thompson up front, he was the fastest all day by more than 2 seconds. Look at little Rosina bouncing through right there, the number 100. He qualified fourth. He's sitting fourth right now in a good spot here, Kyle. It'd be good to see. And I want to say his times were right close with Welton and Wright as well. And Wright's a little loose out here. He's a little loose.
So watch for if Weston can just race the track and stay within reach of the number 9 and number 2. But look at, I'm impressed with Welton early. I didn't think he was comfortable in practice, but he's pressuring right now for Dylan Wright's position. And where's Rosina? Rosina just sitting in that back spot. So Kevin Tyler's got to be happy with the pickup right now, sitting in fourth. If he can just hang in there, get the laps in, feel the flow, he's going to be happy with this first man.
Yeah, exactly. Right here, sitting in that fourth spot. And good to see Casey Keese back. We lost him at round number 1 at Welton back then with that big crash through the fence. So great to see Casey Keese back. He's on that team PRMX ride, the number 32, just behind there. It's a good shot right there. Battle of Rosina. And at one point, those two guys were the hot shots of the young kids coming through the ranks. They're not quite career hasn't gone the path everybody would have chose, but now here showcasing in Supercross. But look at this, Welton. I talk to him a lot. I get along with Marshall. He comes from that Club MX area. There's like Phil. You got a good attitude. You know what? You're very honest. He's very scared was the word he used today.
Really?
Very scared. Yeah, he just couldn't seem to get comfortable. And I want to say he's semi-fixed it. It looks like, again, you get into that race mode, everything changes.
Do you think it's jumping to that 450? Last year we seen on the 250, and he was so dominant. He looked so comfy. I watched old videos of him last year, and I was like, man, Welton's going to be good, but maybe the 450 is just too much power, and he's just not feeling that good.
He was kind of sharing that. Like this section in particular, he just could not get the handle on dropping that shock and getting it bounced up. He just constantly felt
this battle here. Sorry to cut you off, Colby.
Battle, no problem at all. You can talk over me anytime you want. When you see a good battle like this, Casey Keese up the inside. Casey Keese into that fourth place. Kyle moving past Rosina. But here comes Rosina dropping the hammer. Blue Crew power getting the gas.
Wow,
what a pass right there. A pass on the gas.
Yeah.
Weston Rosina, look at that. Hit marks and breathe. Hit marks and breathe. That's
I like that.
Yeah.
Yep, and that's what he needs to do. Focus on this. I don't think he anticipated a battle at his first go, but here he is, Casey Keese and Weston Rosina. And lots of amateur championships between these two through Welton Transcat.
Very cool. Yes, of course, we are at Gopher.
Oh!
Very aggressive move by Casey Keese right there. I don't think he wanted to come in quite that hot, but ended up coming in a little too hot and taking Rosina to the ground. I could see a little anger out of Rosina on that one. A bit of an extra wood laid on that pass now, so Rosina's got some work to do to get himself back into that top 5.
Yeah, he's got a lot of work to do. He's got Davey Fraser just in front of him, so maybe this will motivate Weston a little bit. Start putting in some better laps, focus on his hitting his marks like his mechanic told him. And there we get back up to our lead pack there.
Second place, second place, of Honda Canada GDR Fox, our MX champion and current Triple Crown Series points holder as well. And you got to think it's going to be hard for Cole or Welton to make up 40-some-odd points.
Oh, yeah.
Even though they are this, but Dylan can almost ride around and get seconds or thirds here in the next 4 rounds.
Yeah, he's just got to put himself in the right spot and just try to collect as many points as he can. As we look back, Thompson here leading the way. He's got 5 seconds.
Cole Thompson, 5.008. I feel like it's going to even go up the next time around. Focus +6 right there. No, Steve, it's actually only 5. Steve, it's only 5. No, Steve Beatty.
Is it counting riverboats or Mississippi's?
Yeah. There you go. There it is, though, the Red Bull.
Oh, here's that takeout there.
Ooh.
Right to the
front
end.
I think Keese went for that one. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I thought he didn't realize he wanted to go in that deep, but no, Casey Keese put all of the gas right into the front fender of the MX-101 FXR crew right there. And good shot of factory Red Bull KTM Thor ride Cole Thompson. And like we talked about, Kyle, in practice, he literally got everything dialed in one lap, and he was just comfortable. Look at that quad into the corner right there.
Yeah, it makes that look easy, and it's big out there. That's the stuff I wouldn't even do that double through there. He's triple quad.
And I got a good question for you, Kyle. You see your brother practicing at home. All the other racers going to the Vision-built track, and Cole just deciding to stick around at his own track. Is that his own choice?
He did go to Vision the one day just to mix it up, but he likes his track because he gets out there. He just enjoys riding the rhythm sections forwards, backwards, sideways, and he just hits different lines. this is his favorite thing to do, is just jump the dirt bike. And I think if you just had a straight rhythm every weekend, I think he'd be pumped for it.
So is that a hint that we're dropping straight rhythm into the 2022 series here?
The Triple Crown straight rhythm.
And we're at Gopher Dunes again. There for the straight rhythm. All right, it's Cole Thompson definitely pulling away, but there's the Team Green Kawasaki pillar.
Oh, it looks like Wright went down, so now Welton in the second.
Welton now up into that second spot, able to triple. Right there, that is where Welton actually shared that he was a little scared. Tripling out, and then that next triple, he just cannot seem to feel the comfort with the bike to get that pop and make that section work for him.
Yeah, so let's see what Wright has. He's been faster all moto, had a mistake there. He got 56 seconds, so he went down. He's going to try to battle back around Marshall Welton here, who's sitting in second. So
the best battle on screen, on our live timing, is between Rosina and Fraser, 1.5 apart. Everybody else kind of a little bit distant. Right now, going to try to put on a bit of a charge.
Oh, he tries to get that out there just a little short.
And for Dylan Wright, you think sometimes, or do you think that he gets a little frustrated in this? Like in motocross, he was able to get up and pass basically anybody anytime he wanted. When it comes to this scenario, it's way different for him.
I had a good talk with him. We were here early building the track, and he was obviously living here for the summer, so we actually were over the pond talking. Look, he got that quad nice there.
So
looking good
be able
there.
To catch some time up.
Yeah, so he just said he's getting better, and he's just taking it as a learning experience every time out. He'd love to get it good enough to do an AMA Supercross or something like that. I know he's done, was it Geneva in the past where he was on his 250?
I don't think they like to talk about that weekend.
Yeah, let's not talk about that weekend.
A very rough weekend for bike parts on that weekend there, but a great experience nonetheless. Yes. And as you can see here, he's starting to close in. And Dylan Wright, almost kind of like your brother in a sense, once they get the feeling, it's easy for them to keep it.
I'm impressed with Wright since the start of the Triple Crown where he was in his skills indoors. Obviously, he got really good, much like Marshall Welton. He got good. Look at him trying to dive inside on the 250, but I feel like the 450 being more powerful, you can do more stuff, but sometimes that's not a good thing.
Yeah, no, exactly. Some of that more power can get a little bit out of hands right there as they get around there lapping Ryan Derry on the TLD gas.
Oh,
whoa, Welton.
Off the track there.
Big time off the track. He's going to just let him by. Whoa, Wright comes in super hot. Whoa, he's got to let the pass go by. Oh, we almost high sides off the rear end right there. A bit of a wild moment in transition between these guys right here, Kyle.
Yeah, so now Dylan Wright back up into that second spot.
So right
9
now,
seconds down.
As it stands, Cole Thompson, Marshall Welton, Dylan Wright, Casey Keese, Davey Frazier, Parker Eels just updated. So Weston Rosina back to that 8th position or 7th position.
Here's that line here.
Rosina down again. So Rosina, looks like Rosina's off the track right there, Kyle.
Well, just couldn't keep her back on the track there. If he had that tough block out of the way, he might have had the drive. Good job.
Almost getting that. Whoa, that's Ethan Newlett right now going and checking out the spectators.
Wow.
See what their view's like.
Yeah, right off the track there. So Ethan Newlett.
Ethan Newlett on the Cycle North Kawasaki not having a great run through that rhythm section right there. So hopefully he is okay. And he blew down our Fox banners, man. What are you doing, Ethan? Come on, buddy.
He's a Fox rider, I think, or a shift.
And I see Rosina is actually just behind us off the track here. It looks like it might be a bike problem here, Kyle.
Yeah, so bike issue for Rosina. And maybe he tweaked something in one of those crashes there. He needs to figure that out and get back going. But right now,
a 47.7 is the fastest for your brother, Cole Thompson, and a 49.1 is the fastest for Dylan Wright there. So Cole's still setting that pace exactly like he was in practice. He's very comfortable. It's very easy to see. He's very dominant when it comes to Canadian Supercross.
Yeah, you got to be impressed, though. Wright's getting better every time on the track, and I think that's the biggest thing is just slowly learn. They battled early on there the first lap and kept it close. And, I think if he gets in the lead and Thompson has to try to get around him, I think he rides his best. He's good at leading races and just picking that fast line.
Okay, so Cole Thompson, Red Bull Factory Thor KTM, and you just look at the way he's able to just pop in and out of things where you watch some of the other guys are struggling just to get that flow. He makes it look so easy out there. Cole's one of those guys you watch, like when those kids back in high school, they're like, oh, don't you just push the throttle and it does all the work for you? Well, yeah, if you watch him, it makes it look that way. Yeah. Yeah.
I know.
It ain't that way, but he makes it look that way. And look at triple, quad, no problem whatsoever on the number one. And unless we're going to hire somebody to come from across the border, I feel like Cole Thompson's a shoe-in right now as far as things go. But, of course, anything can happen here in the Triple Crown Series. But, man, he looks good, Kyle.
Yeah, Matt Gerke, if you're listening at home, come on over, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll build some big whoops for next weekend.
Yes. Actually, well, that's something we can talk about, Kyle. Is that something that Cole worked on? Because last year the whoops were his kryptonite, if you will. And this year, the whoops are definitely big, but almost very first lap, he felt comfortable in them.
Yeah, he's strong in the rhythm sections and staying low, but whoops has always been an issue. He did work on it a bit this season. I know last year dealing with that shoulder injury from motocross might not have helped him, and those whoops were big. We only seen like the likes of Josh Cartwright and Matt Gerke, those guys getting across the top, but they have lots of experience doing the whoops in arena cross and supercross in the South, so those guys were able to just dominate that whoop section.
So, yeah, Rosina just pushed his bike off just behind us here, Kyle, so it looks is an issue for the number 100. Bummer on that one, as he was looking so good at the beginning of that race, and then Casey Keith obviously took him down, but hopefully they can get that bike revved up and fixed for main event number 2. As we are watching main event number 1, once again, thanks for joining us on Fox Sports Racing and the Flow Racing app, wherever you are across the nation or around the globe. You are watching the Triple Crown Series. This is round number 1, and this is 450 main event number 1. And right now, you're watching number 1, Cole Thompson, lead the way here, and he's done it pretty much from start to finish.
Yeah, I'd have to look back on the replay to see who actually got to the stripe first. Him and Wright were close, as well as Welton was in there, so it'd be tight to that first corner, that Royal Distributing hole shot. But, yeah, those two starting right off the hop there, getting into it. And now Thompson leading the way here, and we got about less than a minute before that white flag comes out. So
looking
probably
good
2
and
laps to go.
dominant right now on that Red Bull KTM Factory Thor racing bike, and smooth. The new white gear there, a fresh white kit. That's a nice kit. You know where you can get that? Parts Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you can probably get it. Don't they have a Cole Thompson kit? Or is it a Kyle Thompson kit?
I wish.
Or maybe it's a Justin Thompson. What Thompson is it out there? We just don't know. But that is the Parts Canada Thor ride right there, leading the way. And for Cole, coming into this, his confidence was high. We knew that it was done, but this kind of domination has got to feel real good.
Yeah, so they're just beating the clock here. He's got 2 laps to go on the board. That 12 plus 1.
Can we get the white lap? He's making this boring right now, Kyle. Come on. We need the white flag out right now. Once again, Cole Thompson, Dylan Wright, Marshall Welton, Casey Keith, Davey Frazier on the Westwood Carlson Racing Husqvarna. I want to give a little shout out to the Westwood gang. That is the Carlson's construction business and a clothing line that they're starting out west and helping Davey Frazier do the thing. So shout out to those guys. Parker Eels, Tommy Delaire, Yannick Boucher, and Ryan Derry. And Donnie Turner, the old man, up into the top 10 here, Kyle.
Yeah, he got a good qualifying time.
Yeah.
Didn't have to go to the B final. He's out here. Right.
You know, it's funny. I've raced Don forever. He's about 35-ish, 36 years old. He absolutely loves this stuff. I'm like, what? He's like, I just love it. He's always been good with the throttle, smooth on the bike. The number 751, and here is looks like he might get a top 10 here in main event number 1.
There you go. Way to go, Donnie, too.
And there he is right there, 751, just getting lapped.
Yeah.
Only one more lap, Donnie. Hang in there, buddy.
And 12 minutes plus a lap doesn't feel like long, but it's long on this Supercross. There's not. You're holding your breath a lot. You're gripping the bike a lot harder. There's nowhere to really breathe besides that maybe this triple here and then the start straightaway. So,
well, if you're a guy like me or maybe Donnie T, you're just, okay, let's just get this triple one more time. Oh, man, the whoops. Here we go. Yeah, you're breathing heavy like that. It catches up with you for sure for that 12 minute. That's not even halfway in an MX series out here. So,
yeah,
very short period of time, but definitely the same intensity going out there. But here we go. About 2 turns to go for the number 1. Our reigning and current Supercross champion, and looked like he's going to bring home main event number 1 with ease here, Kyle, on that factory Red Bull KTM Thor ride one more time. No problem. Cole Thompson, there it is, checkered flag, and he's pumped on that one. That was a dominant fashion. It's about a 8-second lead at the finish, so Dylan Wright caught up a little bit, but it looks like Thompson there just kind of shook it in, and wow, great job by Cole Thompson. Time for us to take a little break from the action here. We'll be back. We got a 250 main event, a 450 main event, and some Parts Canada Amateur Open coming at you. Do not go anywhere. We will be right back with more action from Triple Crown Supercross.
Welcome back to Triple Crown Series SX Edition. We're in the Supercross. We're at Gopher Dunes. We just seen the 450 main go off. There's the 50s blasting off there. And we're going to send it over to Galdi with our winner.
Thanks a lot, Kyle. Down here with the factory Red Bull Thor KTM ride of Cole Thompson. Cole, we were just kind of talking before screen. I said you made it look really easy, but you're saying it wasn't that easy out there for you.
Yeah, the track's kind of a little slick still, tacky. I made a few mistakes that I wasn't proud of out there. I want to be perfect every race I come out here, and yeah, just didn't execute all the time. Had a tough time gauging where some of the lap traffic was going to move. I'm doing a rhythm that nobody else is doing, so when you come up on people, you don't know what their lines are, and you have to make split decisions a couple times there. Halfway through that race, I landed off the side of the triple and almost ended it for myself. So, yeah, just clean up the mistakes and come back smarter the next moto.
All All right, we'll let you get ready for that second 450 main event. Who can stop the number one here? Kyle, nobody can right now. We'll be right back with a quick commercial break for some Parts Canada Amateur Open, the 250 main event, and another 450 here for Triple Crown Series round number one. The action does not stop. Do not touch that dial. And we're back. Getting ready here. The drama is building. The 250 guys are on the gate. Ryan Gold, Kyle Thompson in the booth, bringing you the action here. Two main events left to go. Sorry, three main events, right? We have another B main?
Yeah, we got B-main,
as well. Yeah, so three main events to go here to close it out. And yes, we were just kind of talking off screen a little bit. You're like, oh, I think Sinai. And I'm like, I don't know. And then I'm like, what about Bennett?
Yeah.
So, like, two of the guys that were super fast in practice didn't really have that first main event that they were hoping for. But this kid here, 46, and the guy beside him there on the number 30, they did have main events that they were hoping for. And it was wild because Piccolo got better as the time went on. So maybe he's carrying the most momentum coming into this main event. I don't know where we're at here. Kyle, I'm throwing this one to you. I'm throwing it up, and let's see you knock this out of the park.
I don't know. I just said Sinai. I just threw it out there. I seen him in the hot lap, and I just thought he looked ready to go. He's a little bit outside on this start, but if he gets that jump and dives in, looks like...
I'm waiting for Daryl. Is he going to give it to us? Oh, Quinn Amiot's got to put his helmet on.
Yeah, I might want to use that there.
Oh, there's Daryl. Look at him. There, give it to us, Daryl. Come on. We're in the booth. Why can't we can't hear us this time?
He's got the Marty cam right on him, too.
Got the Marty right up his caboose out there. All right, 2 minutes. He's ready to go, giving the nod, give the checks again. So Quinn Amiot is ready to go. And Quinn Amiot had a good first event, getting fifth, right?
That was amazing.
Yeah,
Great
so he had
ride.
a good ride as well. And he's going to be mad if you don't put him in any practice for round number 2.
Yeah, he needed to study a little bit.
There we go. Look at that, too. The 18 is back, so that's good to see.
Yeah,
Ryder
that's good to
McNabb.
see. Yep.
Yeah, we didn't we tried to get an update there, wasn't able to. But so Ryder McNabb, Honda Canada GDR Fox, took a bit of a digger, but he's back. And now the 30 board is back up as well. Look at this. The riders' heads are getting put down. There is Kinga from England, knighted by the Queen, and we are getting ready to go. The RoyalStripping.com whole shot. Who's going to grab it here? And moto number 2, Canella got the wheel high. St. Cyr again. Gibbs, Piccolo. Oh, look at that Canella with that fancy little Thompson line up the inside right there. So look at this, the top 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 right there, and Sinai in there as well.
Wow, Marco got pushed out a little bit. He's still in 4th. Oh! Whoa. Looked like St. Cyr scrubbed into the...
Okay.
So here we go through that rhythm section. You see the shuffle back. It's that Bannock way back. Oh, rider down.
All right, so here we go. The action right now, carrying the speed through the rollers of St. Cyr. Battling here, but Gibbs once again getting out of that early lead. Whoa, Piccolo almost running into the rear. St. Cyr is trying to make a pass. Already St. Cyr looking over. Look at this. They're playing dog-eat-dog. Piccolo to the inside. Wow, that was a little early on for that kind of action right there. Piccolo and St. Cyr already. Whoa, and Piccolo. That was an aggressive pass right there, and he's going to make it stick. No, St. Cyr comes back on top, Kyle.
You got to love this. St. Cyr, we haven't seen him at all in these MX Tour battling with the champ there, but look at him in there. Ward and Canella right in tow.
There they are. Ward and Canella again going at it, but Gibbs right now looking to pull away and make a 1-1 score here for Tyler Gibbs on the team PRMX ride. Piccolo going wide right now. He's going to triple. No, not able to get the triple done right now.
Wow, look at that. Piccolo just over jumping a little bit there, Galdi, through that rhythm section, losing a bit of time. You got to be pumped for St. Cyr. Gibbs, they're back up front again here.
Look at this. Jumpers. We got jumpers now, Kyle. I'll go 3-3. Both Piccolo and Ward just went through.
We got jumpers.
Blow your mind. We got jumpers. Quick passes. We see on Sinai's board right now. So Sinai's got to make a move. Where's Bannock once again? Bannock way back in 11th. Our fastest qualifying time. Not getting out of the gate like you need to here in Supercross, Kyle.
Yeah, so Gibbs, St. Cyr, Piccolo there. Couple of BC riders with the Quebec rider.
It's identical right now. Was it? No, it was Ward earlier on. So Canella able to get by Ward right there. So we lost Ward. Oh, no, we didn't lose Ward. Where'd Ward go?
Ward. No, yeah. Ward is back. So now Canella into that 4th spot.
Okay, so we lost Ward somewhere out there. Different line choice here for the boys. I know, now it's working out to be the same. Piccolo, a little front end heavy right there. Gibbs not tearing away quite as good as he was. Listen to this. Oh, the jump action not working for Piccolo. He's still able to get the triple though, Kyle.
Yeah, good drive there after making that mistake there. But Canella right on him. Let's see if he swings wide, tries to set up the inside.
Canella's got to make these passes quicker this time, Kyle. He can see Gibbs up front. He needs to make something happen.
Little mistake out of Piccolo. Look at this, though. Not able to get that double with St. Cyr, so these guys close up a bit. Look at this.
Oh, look at this. Outside line for Canella. No, gets swallowed up in the Gopher Gulch sand right there.
And just for that 5 seconds, you feel like you're back at the National.
Yeah.
The Gopher Dune sand.
Yeah, this starts sweating. Just watch it. Look at this. Piccolo up the inside. He's going to get St. Cyr. No, St. Cyr playing great defense right now. St. Cyr is the dark horse out of this right now. But look at this.
All
Gibbs
inside.
not pulling away as much as he was at this point of the main event, number one. But look at this. Piccolo going to try something on the inside. No, not going to make it happen here.
Wow.
Piccolo trying the jump move here. Does he able to make it work?
Oh.
And he does this time. Oh,
Wow.
the scrub action looks the wrong way. Where's St. Cyr? Oh, they both tuck inside right now. St. Cyr sliding out. Here comes Canella.
Wow. Good pass there. And St. Cyr trying to battle back up that inside. Just a little slippery coming out.
The 250 class is like Santa. It just delivers. I love this right now. These kids have no holds barred. They don't care who it is, who's on. They're just on the gas, and they want a victory. Here comes Canella. He needs to get this pass past St. Cyr right away.
Yeah, St. Cyr playing a little defense there, but Canella up the inside. Oh, not enough there, Goldie.
No, and then he shuts the door again. The defense out of St. Cyr. No, look at this. Canella up the inside. Great pass by the MX-101 Yamaha.
Yeah, great pass there. Now swinging to the outside. It's all about scrubs through here.
Look at this.
Oh,
Piccolo trying to make a move on the lead. Piccolo's got it. Sky Racing KTM to the lead. Here, Kyle.
wow, nice pass there. And look at this, though. Gibbs coming back.
Okay, look at this. Up the inside. He's going to have to open up the door.
Oh, Piccolo down.
Goes down. Piccolo eats dirt, gets to the lead. Canella in a second spot. Kyle, the drama is unbelievable in this team. And look at Sinai. Sinai is right at the tail end of this battle, Kyle.
Wow, good little defense there by Gibbs getting that pass back. And then Piccolo tried to stab it in, not able to make that move. He's got a lot of ground to make up now, Goldie.
Okay, so I feel like the Whoops have been knocked down a little bit. That's going to help Canella and this, but look at Sinai. Sinai is the danger man in this battle right now. He is pushing right now, and he is the fastest. No, not quite the fastest on track. We'll see this lap time when they come by. Now Sinai up into that fourth position. Sinai, a 51.3, so he's actually about the exact same. But look at this, he's right on the rear wheel.
Yeah, so these guys, look at this freight train coming into the Whoops here. Gibbs threw it good. Marco just a little bit slower. Now St. Cyr just gets a little kick in there, but he's all good.
All right, so as it would stand overall, it would be Gibbs, Canella, and St. Cyr. Quinn Amiot actually into that fourth overall as far as the points go, but Sinai could make a couple passes and change that very quickly here in this podium thing. But I would say our podium is set, Kyle. The points gap between these three is very, very big. The only difference here is if Canella can get Gibbs. Canella right now trying to make a stab. Is he going to make it happen right now? Inside, Kyle, he's got it. He's got the inside. He triples. He triples by Marco Canella. MX-101 FXR to the lead. Halfway board is out.
Yeah, the halfway board just came out. Now Gibbs got to try to remount, try to make that pass on MX-101 Yamaha, Marco Canella. But great ride. Looking in the other Yamaha there, Quinn is just bringing up the tail end of this battle. Look at this, though.
Whoa. Gibbs swinging it in there. Look at this. Gibbs got the drive. He's got the lead back, Kyle. What is going on out
what
here?
a pass. See if Canella comes up the inside. Puts him
On
over.
the track. Oh, my God. They open up the door. Canella shuts it right now. Gibbs trying to make something happen. These kids are all over the place, and it's only helping St. Cyr and Sinai right now.
Wow, what a battle here. Look at Sinai trying to get into this battle right here. Out of the sand section, St. Cyr's back into it.
Canella right now in control. MX-101, FXR Yamaha, Rockstar, backing him up. Tyler Gibbs on the Team PRMX gas machine, active cold gear. Then it is Guillaume St. Cyr on the Privateer KTM, and then Team Green Kawasaki Pro Circuit Thor, Parts Canada Pillars. Darren Sinai, and as you said, Quinn Amiot is there as well, Kyle. We got 5 guys in the same shot.
That's amazing. They're freight training right through this rhythm section here as they get back to the whoop. See if Gibbs got the pass in him. He gets into him good. Not
Oh,
enough
he gets
this
a
time.
little sketchy.
Sinai makes the pass.
Sinai makes the pass here. Passes all over the place, but now Guillaume up the inside. Can he get the drive down the straightaway? No, Sinai's got the pass made. He's going to play great defense here, and look at,
Wow. Oh, I thought he was going to double that, try to make that pass back. Good move by
Okay.
Sinai.
And now here comes Amiot now. Amiot here, got the drive right now. A little quick shot of us. But look at this. Amiot on the inside of St. Cyr.
Unreal. Quinn Amiot back from way back there. He's got in the top 4 here. He's looking to top 3 is right in front of him
The
there, Goldie.
podium is there. You can taste it. You can taste the champagne. Right now, Quinn Amiot, Merge Racing Yamaha, answer back ride. Backing him up here. He is on the gas. We got time to go here, Kyle. This race is long from over.
Yeah, so that's Elmore right there. He's a lap down. He had that early crash, so Amiot getting by him, but he's got to get by Sinai. Let's see him get through the whoops.
He gets through it pretty clean right there.
And now Ward just getting by, he's up into that 5th, 6th spot.
Okay, so 1.5, Canella got the lead. That would give him the overall. Overall right now stands Canella, Gibbs, and St. Cyr, even though Sinai would grab a podium right here. But St. Cyr, Amiot, making that pass. If Amiot was able to get past Sinai, that would give him third overall. What a ride that would be for the number 19.
Yeah, he needs to get going here. Wants to get his first overall. Stretching it out there on his Yamaha as Quinn Amiot goes another lap in the books there. We're closing out this. Probably 3 to 4 laps left for these guys. So, and they're going to get Piccolo back in the picture.
Our top 6 racers, top 7 racers, all within about 3 seconds of each other here. Kyle, this is this is exactly what the 250 class is always delivering out here. I'll tell you what, and the whoops now getting a little bit easier out there for all riders on screen. St. Cyr playing defense here, Kyle. He is starting to lose that niche that he had right here. Is he going to try to put it in on Amiot? Wow, what a pass for St. Cyr. Look at that. And then here comes the 84 of Ward. He's going to get by Amiot.
Oh, so Quinn Amiot dropping 2 spots there as he gets into the sand. That's a tough go, and he's got Piccolo right in behind him, so he might get shuffled back one more position after having a great run there.
All right, so St. Cyr now strong holding on to that 3rd position, finding a little more gas in the tank here towards the end of main event number 2. So as it stands, Canella, Gibbs, Sinai, St. Cyr, Ward, Amiot right now. That is 1st through 6th, and Piccolo is now finding his way back in right now, Kyle.
Yeah, so Piccolo just scrubbing in behind. He's so strong through that section, keeping low to the ground. Look at this. Throws it in on Amiot. Jumping through these whoops here, though. Amiot makes that pass back.
Oh, is Piccolo going to go inside? No, he's going to swing to the outside right now. I thought he was going to try to dive in and make that pass, but not the case out here for this main event. Look at this. Piccolo up the inside. Look at this. He's got the pass. Able to see Pounce. Oh, gets the wheel high. Cal almost throws it away.
Oh, wow. Getting a little sketchy there coming out of that tight corner.
The sketchy word count is now up to about 20 today. Wow. We're seeing it from all angles here at round 1 of the Triple Crown Series. This is amazing, ladies and gentlemen.
So white flag was in hand, but they just beat the clock there, Galdi. So there are going to be 2 more laps to go for these guys as they come by the finish line.
Our top 3 kind of settled in. They got a good gap right now. As far as the podium goes, it would be Canella, Gibbs, and St. Cyr, 1, 2, and 3.
And the whoops, Ward is making a charge here, trying to get up there. Look at this. Now Sinai, he's got Gibbs in his sight. Canella slipped through their fingers there. He's about a 4-second lead, like you said. So
if Ward got St. Cyr, and Sinai got Gibbs, that would maybe give Sinai a podium position. So this could be a big point swing here with about a lap and a half to go here, Kyle. Lots of action, and the craziness just never seemed to end here in our 250 class.
So here the white flag coming out for Marco Canella, who's just in front of this battle, about 4 seconds. Gibbs trying to hang on here for a 2nd overall, a 2nd in this main event. And Sinai, the Kawasaki rider, right in tow. There's St. Cyr, Ward right behind them.
All right. 1 lap to go, half a lap to go here for, whoa, Canella unable to get that triple, but he's got a good, comfortable pace right now. He's got a lead.
Yeah, so these guys getting over that triple. Let's see if Sinai can make the move.
Sinai needs to do something here. We haven't seen a lot of passing going on in this section other than that turn where Canella took the lead earlier on. Canella, though, FXR, MX101, Yamaha right now in control of this overall. Oh, Gibbs, a big mistake. Can Sinai get the drive? No, Sinai not close enough. Is he going to make a stab at the inside? No. The final turn for the 46. MX101 FXR Yamaha. The Marco Canella right there. The train has stopped. He is going to grab his first overall here, Kyle. Wow, what a main event the 250 class delivers every time we put him on the track. Let's do another 250 main event, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. We are going to take a quick break. I'm going to get it top 3. What a finish, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be at the podium when we come right back here for Triple Crown Series round number 1. Welcome back, everybody, here to the podium here. Going to talk to 3rd place in that final main event there, Darren Sinai on the Team Green Kawasaki. Darren, a much better main event. You said it was a little bit sketchy. They're hard to push, but you got to be satisfied with closing that out and going into round not just tomorrow night.
Yeah, for sure. I went through the whoops, and I tweaked my shoulder that I got surgery on this last year. I tweaked it, and I don't know, for some reason it's just kind of bothering me and stuff a little bit today. I was still able to get some good laps in practice in. The first moto, I just struggled right off of the first few laps. I was just kind of sliding out a little bit, and I just didn't feel like it was my race to push on that one. So I honestly just kind of took it easy, and then I tried to go a little bit harder in that second one. We were battling and stuff. I think if I can get a little bit better start, I think I was about 5th or 6th there. If I can get a little bit more up on the start, I think I can fight for wins, hopefully tomorrow.
All right, wish you good luck on that, Darius. And I'm going to grab 3rd in that final main event. We're going to grab 3rd overall here, Guillaume St. Cyr on that privateer KTM. Guillaume, I'll tell you, man, you only show up here once in a while. We get to see you. You love this indoor stuff, outdoor stuff, whatever you want to call it, but you really shine here. Congrats on a great way to start the series, finishing kind of where you left off last year.
Yeah, man, I was ready for these races. I was looking forward to it since last year. I worked hard all winter, and then, yeah, man, I wanted to get on the podium first weekend, first races, and then 3rd overall. So I'm really, really pumped.
Congratulations. We're going to get you up here. Congratulations. Guillaume St. Cyr, 3rd overall here in that 250 class. We're going to grab the Team PRMX number 22 in here. Tyler Gibbs, a great way to start the series. 1-2 on the day. Tyler, obviously, it's always good to go 1-1, but you got to be satisfied there with this effort here and comfort zone up on the box here, 2nd overall. Congratulations. Give me your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, the day started out good. I qualified P1, and then the first moto I had, like, no expectations. I got the whole shot, and I just told myself to ride like I ride at my backyard. And I did that, and I got the win. And then the next moto, I was just in first. Kind of got a little tight, but I'm happy. Like, I got 2nd. I didn't, fade back or anything like that. So tomorrow I got to just work on my whoops a bit more and not get so sketchy. But other than that, it was good.
It looked like in that second main event there, the whoops were a little bit, were they gnarlier because the ruts were getting in there? Because there was a few more times where you got a little bit sketchy because in the morning, you're looking clean across the top.
Oh, yeah, they kind of got like a weird cup. Like, I could get through them, but sometimes your front wheel would miss it and then buck your back end up, so it's kind of scary. But tomorrow I got to just hit them faster, I guess, and, yeah, hope for the best. All
right, sounds good. Tyler Gibbs right there, going to take 2nd overall. We're going to bring down the number 46 of Marco Canella, bringing his first ever professional overall win. Wow, we found it. We found it out here. Last year, it almost took you right to the end of the Supercross series to almost get it. He didn't quite get it. Some outdoor stuff, so you got some moto wins, didn't get the overall. But here today is the day it happens. Gooch, just give me your thoughts on it all, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, for sure. It didn't happen overnight, as, I obviously would have wanted it to. But, I don't know. I've been doing this for like 4 years, and I don't know. It feels like I've got overall wins, but I guess this is the first one going to go up on the wall. But, yeah, man, it feels unreal. It really does. I know it took a long time, but it makes it that much more special when you get it.
Can you give us a little touch on what happened kind of after we saw you and Tanner Ward, John, back and forth? What happened? We didn't get anything on TV. Just maybe give us your thoughts on it.
Yeah, no, for sure. We were riding hard. I don't even know what place we were battling for, 3rd, 4th maybe, but I was trying to make a move on someone, and he came in pretty hot and made the pass. I mean, it was aggressive. Nothing I wouldn't have done either. And then got an opportunity to cut back down under him in this turn, and I think he was cutting down as I was kind of coming in, and he mistimed it. I clipped my back wheel and just fell over. Obviously, I don't want to put anyone on the ground, but, I can't give up a spot when I got an opportunity to pass.
Great job. Great answer on that as well. We'll get you up there, collect your overall podiums. The overall boys got to go up there to the top. There you have it. What an amazing main event. The drama in the 250, it's unstoppable. It is amazing. The Piccolos, the Wards, Canella grabbing his first overall, Sanaya on the box, Guillaume St. Cyr. The 250 brings action every time. Woo! We'll take a quick little break. B-main on the track, but the last 450 main event here for round number 1 coming up next. We'll be right back. Cronies on TV right there. Jeff Brown and Brandon Finney right there, former racers in their own right. Finney out here winning the plus 30 class, and just some happy spectators.
Yeah.
Love having spectators back at the track.
Yeah, it's great here, and being at Gopher Dunes again, it's just a great vibe here. Love Supercross for that. Just you can sit on one spot and see everything.
I honestly don't want to come here anymore, man. I have 2 more of my own events, another Supercross event. Like, can we just go somewhere else?
Just left your camper here.
Maybe I should look at some property down this way here. Gopher Dunes, they just supplying us with so much good stuff out here. Love being a part of the Carey and Diggs family out here, and of course Frank Schuster, the dad of Diggs, Derek Schuster, they're helping out as well. And there's the 1, 2, and number 9, first, second, and third, first, third, and second right there on the inside there. And Casey Keys, Parker Eels, Davey Frazier, Tommy Dallaire, Yannick Boucher, Brian Derry, and Donnie T. And, of course, Weston Rosina. And they are getting ready to go here. The 30 boarders ready. This is going to be the final main event of the first round of the Supercross Series here for the Triple Crown. And we saw Cole Thompson dominate. Will that change? It's going to be hard to do it. We're going to see right now who's going to start with grabbing that first. RoyalDistributing.com whole shot. The gate is ready to drop, and it is down. Thompson got a great jump on the inside, and he's going to cut across in control. Rosina around the outside right now. Thompson, no problem. Boom, the number 1 is actually going to grab the RoyalDistributing.com whole shot as well, with the number 2 trying to slingshot already here, Kyle.
Yeah, look at this. Now Welton to the outside here. Going to try to make that pass. He's just outside here. You got to be inside to control it.
Right
Thompson
there,
leads
the
green
1
flag
and
lap.
the 2 and the 9 right now. Oh, already able to get the 3, but not able to quad. Thompson quads out side by side. Welton feeling a little bit spicier, as you like to say, Kyle.
Yeah, he got that triple in the rhythm section, just didn't quad out and gave way to Thompson there. But Thompson trying a different line. He went up the inside protecting it. So here we go as they go down that straightaway. And Welton definitely looking a little bit more comfortable. I feel like the track has come around. Maybe it didn't hit his favor. It's a little tackier than it was in that first moto.
Yeah, his teammate alluded very slippery, but here it looks like maybe that traction, like you just said, a little more traction
love that
there, a little
wheelie.
comfort.
Wow.
Yeah, that double out of that turn. So impressive to see with Thompson right now. But Welton hanging in there right now. And we saw last year with Matt Gerke being able to kind of put if you get close to Cole, you can kind of maybe mess him up just a little bit right here. Maybe that's what Welton's trying to do. He's got the same number on the bike, trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, he looks identical to what we've seen last year at a Gerke. He was so strong in the Supercross series and winning out the last few rounds there over Thompson. Thompson obviously getting the number 1.
Whoa. Yeah, Welton feeling a little in the whoop section right there. Look at Casey Keast right now, looking in that 4th position, doing good right now. We're going to have battles of Keast and the rest of the crew out there doing good stuff in the back end of this thing right here. But Dylan Wright, our current Triple Crown Series points leader and MX champion, sitting in that 3rd spot on his Honda Canada GDR Fox, and definitely keeping a little bit closer this time to Cole.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Welton early on here. He's starting to get the rhythm. He was getting the section that he didn't like earlier in the day. He's getting that mastered, and look at how much closer he is to the front, and he's got a bit of a gap over the number 9.
All right, so all riders going out wide. Cole going wide. Dylan Wright alluding to say, Dylan Wright going to lose a lot of time not getting that rhythm the way you need to in this big boys class here. So Dylan Wright going to lose time. And look at this. Welton looks like he closed. He kind of loses a footing. Taking that sort of rutted line there.
Yeah.
That's that part that happens. The bike gets dancing, Cal.
Yeah, it stayed like it almost went a little bit early in that dropped into that rut there and saved it good and was able to seat bounce that triple, no problem. But now Dylan Wright, an opportunity to pull up the backside here. And these guys keeping it a lot tighter this time around as you see the 2 different lines. Oh, Dylan getting a little. Oh, he's down. Oh, no.
Dylan Wright is down in a rough and a very bad way there. This is not good right there. Look at that. The body is in a very tough position here for the number 9 Honda Canada GDR Fox of Dylan Wright right now. Kyle, that was a gross cost just out of our camera view right now.
Just seen the start of it there, Galdi, and it just got a little bit ugly as he cased that double. I'm just hoping he's all right as we get to that section again here. Thompson makes his way through that straightaway. We've got the medics on the scene there.
And it's hate to see that from one of our top guys right there. But now Casey Keast up into that 3rd position. That would give him 3rd overall on the day. So Casey Keast benefiting from a very bad situation from the number 9.
Yeah, as they roll through this section, let's see if he's all right getting up and moving there.
The bike is blocking, and that's not a good sign right now here for the number 9 at Dylan Wright here, Kyle. Definitely prayers going out there. You hate seeing that stuff, Kyle. That is what the nasty and the sad side of our sport, and it happens all the time. It's not if, it's when it's going to happen. Or not sure, it's not when, it's if. Very sad to see. But back to the action here with Welton doing a much better job here in main event number 2. And you think they made some bike changes or anything like that, or is it just himself getting more comfy?
He just looks a little bit more comfy with the bike, and I know he's been just trying to adjust as the day goes on. And the number 2 just looking better that time through the whoops, and he's keeping him in sight. You've seen his mechanic Rooney. So there we go. He's
okay,
up.
Standing. That's a good sign. That is good to see right there. Dylan Wright standing up right now. There's his team manager, Derek Schuster, right there. And, of course, our great medic staff, the sports medics crew. That's Ron and Mackenzie out there doing their best to ensure that our riders are safe. And now the flags are gone. The boys can go back to racing through that section, Kyle.
Yeah, what happened there, Galdi, and we've seen it off camera. I know how those things happen. You slingshot that front end to the ground, and he whiskeyed, and it just sent him in a weird position. And I'm glad to see him up on his feet there as Welton works his way by Donnie Turner here for another lap down here for Donnie.
Team Green, Kawasaki, Pro Circuit, Parts Canada, backing up the number 2. Now up to the factory Red Bull KTM Thor ride here of Cole Thompson, doing exactly what he needs to do. Now, Kyle, the door sort of opens up. We talked about that big points gap that Dylan Wright has. He's going to lose a big chunk of it here this weekend. Now, it's a big gap, but Marshall Welton is only 39. I think 39. I think he's 39. He had 342 to 303. So that's 39 points. Right now, he stands to make up 11 out of that right now. And then, of course, it's in question if he could make it here for round number 2. We're back-to-back. It's hard for the body to mend after something like that.
Especially, riding this clay as we look at Weston Rosina had that issue in that first moto. He's back out here, and he's sitting in that 4th spot, kind of exactly where he wanted to be. He would like to go 4-4 on the day, but you know what, that DNF and then a 4 in this one, he's got to be happy with at least getting up there. But Casey Keys sitting in 3rd, and PRMX looking like they're going to go back-to-back podiums here.
Yeah, there's Julian down on the bottom of the screen clapping for his boy right there. The team PRMX quietly doing a great job here in Canada. Of course, they did the Supercross Series down in the U.S. all winters long. They plan to do that again with some of the riders. Maybe Casey Keys and Tyler Gibbs could go down there and get some experience down there this winter with the Team PRMX squad. Yeah, I know that Casey Keys tried to do it last year. I think he got hurt going into it. Wasn't able to do the series, but Gibbs has done it before. And lots of Canadians have put their effort into it, but maybe with a PRMX who's got the experience doing Supercross, they can put him on that, that team and get a chance at running the main events. And it's probably been a while since Casey Keys has got a little paycheck. Getting up on the podium, Gas has got a nice contingency program. He's probably going to be very happy with the way this is working out. Of course, you never like to see it on an unfortunate reason, but hey, you got to be in the race to finish the race, and Casey Keys is doing that there on the 32, and there's Julian, the Team PRMX manager right there, clapping his hands right there, and congrats right now. But still, we just saw the halfway board. Still a long time to go here. Yeah, lots of laps to go here for these guys. They're just over 6 minutes, just about that 7-minute mark, and just putting in the paces as it's all spread out here. Galdi, there's it looks like Yannick Boucher, and not a lot of action out there right now. Everybody kind of finding their role or finding their place here in this main event number 2. And but it is now an 8-second lead for Thompson, and Welton got 21 seconds over Casey Keast, another 10 over Weston Rosina, another 5 over Dallaire, another 1. Actually, Dallaire and Boucher are pretty close. That's about the close. Actually, Fraser is on the back of Boucher too, so maybe we can get a shot of the number 11 and. Oh, here it is. Here's a Boucher right there. Yeah, Boucher. Fraser. Maybe our scoring and timing isn't correct. Oh no, Fraser's up front. Right there. So Fraser make the pass, and it looks like he is actually on Dallaire. So that's a battle that Thompson is about to lap here. This is a battle for, what is that? That's 5th and 6th. Yep. And Davey Fraser loves this Supercross stuff. Doing great right here. Oh, and look at Fraser picking up, getting using the old veteran move there, using the lapper as the name. But now this is a great battle just behind Cole. Oh, Thompson. Wow. Coming up a little sketchy. The word of the day, sketchy, and it's showcasing with the best guy on the track as well. These guys, it can go wrong at any minute, can it, Kyle? Yeah, it's challenging. There's a lot of timing. These guys are doing a lot of laps. And, looks at the pit board there, +8 on the board there. Behind him is Welton in that battle. Davey Fraser pulling away now. So great ride for Fraser, moving himself into that 5th spot there from a come-from-behind place. That one looks like we put him into that 5th at a 5.5 in the day, gives him 4th overall here, Kyle. So Davey Fraser just off the box currently as far as the overall standings go. So very cool to see how that could work out here in the favor of the old dog, Davey Fraser. And doing a great job out here. But Cole Thompson, undeniable right now. Does he still go wide? Did knock it? No. I thought he was going to go wide. You say, I got you. Okay, I got you. I know he's playing it safe, playing the smart card. Yeah, so he gets in there. But Welton coming by 8.3 seconds behind here, running the similar lap time, just a little bit slower than Thompson. As they run into some lappers here, things can change in an instant. All right, so Red Bull, Thor, KTM Factory Racing Ride right there, the number 1. There's a shot right there of our 2nd spot. Not too far behind, 8 seconds-ish, so it's still definitely within striking distance if Cole was to do something wrong. But I was going to say we haven't seen Cole do much. We did see a bit of a falter there just about a lap ago, so anything can happen out here. And unfortunately, if you've just checked in with us, this is our final main event, and we lost Honda Canada GDR Fox, our MX champion, Dylan Wright, early on in this main event with a very scary crash. We're hoping he is okay and going to be able to race round 2. Yeah, just a scary incident that we just missed on camera there. He was just at the backside of the camera lens, and he got up his own power there, got off the track, so hopefully he's all good to go for tomorrow, the round number 2 here at Gopher Dunes. All right, so Team Green, Kawasaki Pro Circuit, Thor, Pillars, backing up. Marshall Welton right now. Marshall Welton sitting in 2nd. He's about to lap 5th place here. So the top 2 guys, quite a leap ahead of the rest of the pack here, Kyle. It is a very big gap. And then the gap even between Cole to Marshall is a 9-second gap. So the experience between the amount of racers here is pretty crazy to see when you actually sit and watch the times.
Yeah, when you look at it, we're missing Moff, Meston, the guys that we were missing last year, Gerke and Cartwright. So lots of guys at the Supercross stuff that aren't here. It's making it where Marshall, Welton, and Cole Thompson are, clear 30 seconds in front of the third place guy.
All right, so there it is, the number one once again. And, if again, this is your brother, you know him as well as anybody out there. But what's going through his mind right now, being able to ride this dominant? He kind of referred to in our interview after main event number one, it was, he's catching guys really fast, doing some different rhythms. It makes it harder for him. But right now at this stage, what's going through his mind, you think?
I think he's just trying to put the track together and just stay focused on the goal, right? Because you get out there, you kind of get in your own world trying to pass some lappers, maybe you lose focus, and things can go bad. So you got to stay focused, you got to stay in the moment, and just race this track and put the rhythms together. We've seen him make that mistake, and it kind of took him a lap to get back going and get back into that under that sub 50 lap time.
Is there any plans on your guys then, the track crews, everything, to make any changes to this track this evening? I mean, there's not a lot of time, but there is a little bit of time. Is there something, as you're looking right now, being one of the guys that runs a machine, to kind of help? It's funny, wild. Live in the booth here, you literally walked in about 10 seconds before we went live because you were in one of the machines helping build the track today.
Yeah, just touching up the track last minute. But you know what? We'll talk to the guys. We'll talk to Dylan Kalin and Brandon Dean, the operators, see what they've watched and see where the line's formed. I think the biggest thing is just to try to create some more options for these guys to make passes. Maybe it's just turn the corner in a little tighter or make an option line in some of these 180 corners. So we're going to see. We're going to have a chat and make small adjustments. Obviously, the track's set in stone, kind of. You don't want to move too much dirt and shift it around, but these small changes can make a big difference in the race. Obviously, the 250 class is great racing, but maybe we could see more passing as he just gets by the stripe there. Gets that white flag, 1 lap to go. Weston Rosina sitting right in behind him there in that fourth spot.
Yeah, Weston Rosina on the MX 101 FXR ride. Like you said, probably was going to be about a 4-4 day, looking pretty good. Well, actually, no, he did get taken out by Keefs before. That small bike issue took him out of that, so it might have been a good battle between the 32 and the 100, but doing a great job right now sitting in that fourth position on that brand new team, brand new ride for him here for the Supercross Series. But there's no stopping the number one. He's feeling it. It looks like he's just in the backyard right now, cruising around. His wife Chloe taking Instagram pictures or hanging out with the dog. You're sitting there going, oh man, he looks good again out there. You're doing times or hanging out, whatever it is going on. But man, looks so comfortable. It's always good to see someone as good and as clean as Cole ride, because man, does he ever make it look impressive. And he's going to make it look easy here, going 1-1 to kick off the 21 Supercross Series here for the Triple Crown. And the KTM Factory Red Bull Thor ride got the 1 on the plate. He's going to start the series off doing the exact same thing as he did in 2020. Whew, we are going to take a short little break in our final podium here for round number 1. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with the top 3. On the day, but a little bit of a moment out there that probably made your heart bounce, because it did in the TV booth with us. But Cole Thompson, a great job, great way to start the series. But man, the track it was gnarly out there.
It was surprising too. Like first moto, I thought I was going to break in a little bit more, and you had some polished spots, you had some kickers, and with Supercross suspension and us being so stiff this year with these big rhythms, it doesn't make it easy going through those braking bumps. And just a slip up there midway through the moto, and I thought I was ready to pick myself up, and looking at second place going by me. So luckily held on to it. After that, I kind of just maintained the gap, and Welton was riding better that moto, and hats off to him and hats off to my team for getting this win.
Awesome job, 1-1 on the day. We will bring in the Team PRMX ride of Casey Keys coming here next. So an awesome job with 4-3 over here. Team PRMX, Casey Keys, dude, you like this stuff. Last year you kind of did the same thing here. You got yourself injured early on in our MX series, but man, what a way to turn it around. And I know with you, confidence is such a big thing. This has got to feel good right now.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I definitely love riding Supercross. Riding style suits it really well, and I've always just gelled with this style of riding. So I felt pretty comfortable out there and just rode solid laps. I just wanted to stay off the ground, and got third, so I'm stoked.
Big bike, little bike, do you really care out there?
Obviously, like, I prefer the little bike. I don't have too much time on the big bike, but I'm having fun just making it work.
You're a premier guy now. That's how it works when you get the podium. Congratulations, Team PRMX, Casey Keys grabbing that 4-3 on the day, third overall. We'll get him over there. We'll bring in Marshall Welton right over here, my friend. Come on. Yeah, no, you come on over here, man. You do whatever you want. We're live on TV. You can do whatever you want out here. Marshall Welton going to grab second overall. Marshall, that main event looked like you kind of found it, something you were looking for all the way at the end of the day. It looked like a lot more comfort. You were saying scared earlier. I'd say comfort in that last one.
For sure. I just was timid all day.
I haven't got a lot of time on SX here, so I'm just adjusting, trying to do what I can to get back to where I was last year. I feel like I had a good flow last year, and I kind of, caught a rhythm. So, my goal is to go through tonight, make a few bike changes with the shock, and just kind of get more comfortable so I can race the track a little better. Right now, I feel like I'm just jumping stuff, and I want to race through it. So,
great attitude. We'll get you up there for that overall, buddy. Second overall in the day, and there you have it. First round of Triple Crown Series Supercross is in the books. 450. Great racing, not quite as much drama. Man, the 250, you could throw 7 guys in the air, and we have no idea who's going to take that win. But this time, it was Marco Canella. Thanks for joining us, kids. We hope you enjoyed the show. We are back here tomorrow night, 4:30, once again, live on Fox Sports Racing and the Flow Racing app. From the Jetworks boys, from Kyle Thompson and Ryan Gall, thanks for watching. We'll see you next round here for round 2 of the Triple Crown Series at Gopher Dunes. It ain't sand, it's Supercross.